Hey guys, second train of the day. I was just, I did my train, but I'm kind of tired of being in my house, you know. So I was like, yesterday we went on a walk. Today I have my shoes wet from the rain, but I was like, why don't I go again? Now that I'm going, I realize that that's probably not the best decision because as I'm going down, I'm feeling pain in not the same part where I hurt myself, but very close in the same area. So it is what it is, man. Extreme Sultan, extreme king out here. You get it? And I really must be on reincarnations of Don Alphonse and Hicks. I must be, you know what I mean? About to take this shit, everything. Possibly a second run. The thing is, like, I enjoy myself so much last time. The problem is, like, today is cold, today is, like, literally cold. I have two jackets and I am cold. If I run, I don't get cold. You get it? Like, I'm running shirtless. That's why that's not only why when you see me doing calisthenics, you realize that, I'm shirtless and sometimes it's, like, raining or a lot of wine, but it's part of it. The more you run, the more you hit your body. That's something I love. Is like you hitting your body, like you adapting your body, getting stronger, right? But yeah, I just felt like not seeing my house. I was tired. It's like I'm watching uh, like YouTube videos and stuff, and I'd be like, I'm kind of tired of this shit. That's why I was going to train. So I could go live, but I wasn't feeling it. Kind of hungry, to be honest. Kind of hungry. And that's the thing is like when you're hungry is like what you're gonna do. Today I went and buy a pack of cigarettes because I was stressed out, and I smoked one, and I was about to throw up, and feeling super weak. Like I had to stay low for that long. I don't know why, bro. Like, it's funny. I remember reading Musashi, and there was a part that was, 1,500 years uh, at their generation, and there was a part that like Portuguese people we came to Japan and then we started selling them tobacco, right? But they're weak because their system, their ancestors never did it. So they was first hand while we obviously ain't. Bro, let me put this shit. It's really cool, man. But yeah, they obviously weren't used to that shit, right? So they say that while they were smoking for the first time, they used to pass out from the tobacco, and was clean tobacco, not like right now where it's mixed with a bunch of shit that is not good. So, yeah, so I started running. I'm not really sure if it's okay or if I should go walking. I guess walking kind of boring. I guess walking kind of boring. Listen, I'm going to do the run. Hopefully, don't get injured. This will be a total of 8 kilometers today since I recover from my injury. Hopefully, I don't get way worse by BBB and over exaggerating everything. But feel that. Guys, I just noticed today I went on a run 4K. I did 3.5 and went training calisthenics. I did not record it, right? I don't like this shit. See, he's useless. Fuck this shit, man. I don't like it. I'm here. But yeah, I went running 3.5K. Then I started training. I tried to do push-ups and I did 2 push-ups. I didn't feel much pain on my injury. Now, then, I went and trained. I like this one. The weight is cool, Old people do it with both hands, of course, but you can do it with one. If you ain't soft, if you lacking every day, I don't know if you can do. To be honest with you, man. But you should. If you're less than 60, come on, bro. Come on. Don't play like that, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, right now I did 7.5K in total. Like did 4 before and now more 3.5. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I do love running. Running is the best. The thing is, like, the best things end up very shortly, When I did the 18 kilometers, I ran in 2 hours, right? But then I messed up my knee, so I wasn't prepared for that type of stuff. Right here, where I noticed I need to better my posture. I'm doing this shit and start curving my body, man. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, man, running is too good. Running is too good of an experience. I hadn't finished here, to be honest. But running is too good of an experience where I accept body-wise not being the biggest, because kind of my metabolism pretty fast. I don't eat much and I run a lot, but we keep pushing though. I realize I am an athlete. I love running. I love doing calisthenics. I love doing weights, and with the weights I end up flexing too much. That's my problem. That's how I get injured every time. But at the same time, when you do it right with no ego and you're just doing the best, like if today, the video that you already saw, my last video, that video, bro, shows me going 16 kilos, bang, 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 and it's me like, oh yeah, more weight, more power, bigger size, putting these on. I'm gonna do running, I'm gonna do calisthenics, I'm gonna put that power on, so I have this ego where it really don't let me lowering the weights and doing more pressure, doing hitter pain, which could even advance me more, but it's just me like, no, bigger weights, bigger size, all that stuff. That mentality that I have. Another thing that is cool from running is like it's pretty cold, bro. Everybody with the jacket, I was with the jacket. I bring two. Can you see? And t-shirt, of course. And when you run, you hit it. I'm gonna hit it. Fine, no problem. Bro, I have one leg bit easier than others. Put it up front. I don't know why. I decided that yesterday I felt so good training here on the old people park that I'm starting to do this in my second train. I'm getting old, bro. I used to like 100 pull-ups, 800 dips, and even if this was my maximums, by like 100, 600, right? And it's like, I don't feel like doing this shit no more. The healthier you eat, the less you feel like putting like extra damage on your body, like when you're working out. So you feel like that's a disadvantageous, right? But you feel better. That's what matters. Do you want to feel better and feel good, or I don't know? It's a choice. If you prefer to be super huge and don't feel very well, in my experience, that's how it is. Like, I meditate since 19. I'm 27. I do 15 minutes every day, sitting across legs. No, no wall behind me, literally like a monk. Every day, 15 minutes. So my conscious don't let me. Apart from that, I did so many experiences with fasting that the body got aware. Once you got the body aware through fasting, you not be able to eat as much, especially if you're doing that, a day. But if you get to 2 days, bro, forget it. You're gonna change as a person. A lot of things gonna come out of you, not physically, but spiritually. And you discover yourself more. So it's important too. But you have to, everything you want, everything you want to take is going to be taken from you, right? That's the law of physics. So if you want more knowledge about yourself, more freedom, more happiness, it comes at a cost. Your ego. You're going to lose size. You're going to use your ego, the warrior, big, powerful, muscular. You're going to lose size. Like, it's the exchange. You choose it. Spiritual growth or physical growth. And you can have both. You can eat. But it's a choice, man. And you have it risks and you gain something and lose something. That's how it goes. Me, I don't fully regret it because God showed me so much blessings that nobody can, like, most people wouldn't be able to reach there. It's so absurd. It's so out of like people reality that they wouldn't even grasp what I'm talking about. But yeah, fasting is something. Fasting is something. It is. Especially if you dry fasting, because me dry fasting, I was like, I need to eat fruits. I will not put a dense food in my body. I would feel horrible about it. The denser the food, the heavier you feel, the worse you feel. That's why you live better on light. But I do believe as humans, we are made to run every day, multiple kilometers, like multiple, way more than 2 digits, right? And I do believe that we are made to jump, to climb, to move like Tarzan, right? So me believing that, I do advise you to eat healthy so you have the energy to do that stuff, you know. For example, today I didn't eat my healthiest, but I did eat a salad, fruits, and nuts, peanuts, and then I ate like it was like a chicken something with bread. And to be honest, it was kind of horrible. It tasted like butter. I was like, why a chicken with bread tastes like butter, right? It doesn't make sense. So I'll not buy it again. There's something that's cooler than others, man. Yesterday I ate a chili. Shit, that's pretty good, but I don't know. My conscience is getting higher. So when my conscience get higher, I start to recognize what's good for my body and what it is. That's why I ain't, sweets no more. I literally bought cookies today, and I had already had others and throw both to the trash today. That will happen when your conscience is so high. You realize like this shit is not good for you, man. So it's good in bed, you know. You start getting more clear. The more the body is clear, the more the mind is clear. But you're gonna show you that you're gonna have to suffer because now something that used to bring some consolation to you, it had to be removed because it's bad for you, right? So you suffer because now you're gonna have to face a reality that involves more pain, you know. But that's how you grow. That's how you grow. And me, I still have bad habits. I still smoke, and it's definitely like a big demon because it's a spirit. Weed is a spirit, meaning when you smoke it, another spirit is going to show you a higher conscience or a different, right? And you have to realize, like, be very aware of the consumption. You are consuming a different spirit than yours to view life different. You know, I do it, but be careful if you want to go there. Bad stuff might happen. There are people, man. There are studies who say that people get schizophrenic and bipolar, which I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. I'm not going to assume it is just because people said it. We know how the industries are, so no way, man. Backstabbing studies made for profit or to deny something that is like higher conscious. I don't do this shit. But again, there are people who can go low. It's your choice, man. Nobody told you that the spirit is good or bad. You know what I mean? It's about you. Are you from God? Are you from justice? And we all stop being when, certain demons come out. So that's where you have to pray every day. So God puts you always in a place that even when you're going to sin and you don't mess up too much so you regret it and change your behavior. I really snapped yesterday, man. I really snapped yesterday. That's why I changed. I'm not gonna eat shit, man. Fuck that shit. No more sheeps. Maybe one type, but any other, fuck that shit, man. The bags ones, no way. There's one that with the cone. That shit is bad, but I feel like it's not as bad as the other. I don't know. The more expensive ones are the better, I guess. Less oil, the better. Don't eat that, bro. Don't be eating no oil. It's oil, vegetables, sunflower. That shit is bad for you. Like, as your health, it's real bad. But yeah, man. Definitely gonna start eating more salads. We can stay here all day. Like,
this is so funny. And you keep your body heated because you're in movement, but in the same place. This shit is so cool, man. Like, old people should take more. I see old people training here, but I should see more. Like, I should see every day, all the time, because it's pretty obvious that the older you get and the more you lack not doing it, what you should be doing, your physique gets worse, right? It's pretty obvious. We look at old people, they know. So the more work you put in, the better you feel. And I should buy a machine like this for my grandpa. Like, of course, not like this, where would I find it, put in a house, but something that it was not too much effort, where he doesn't want to give up quickly. Because I'll be putting him lifting weights, you know, and we walk through. And my grandpa, he has a problem in his legs because he smokes too much. So it hurts him a lot. But the only solution is doing it. Like, when you put the burden on yourself, the only solution is to even like, yeah, it's pretty bad, but you have solutions that cause pain, and that's what it is. That's what you're gonna get. Shit, wanna play with me? Yeah, maybe it's me losing the balance because I'm tired. Yeah, maybe it is. Pretty good workout, man. I'll be realizing that I like these machines. And I do like living life too. I remember me recording. Yo, I forgot my t-shirt. I remember me recording and feeling like I enjoy life when I was recording the video and just chilling. And when I hear just doing me, talk with you, that's my best. And I have a following that grew up with me doing that. So sometimes I get a little. Yo, you see no light in here, man. Is that dark up here? But yeah, sometimes I feel a little bit like I want to be talking, but eventually I snap out of it. It's when I'm really focused and I'm just like, let's get it. And I'll be talking, I just hadn't been chilling out. I just hadn't been kicking. It's more work. You see that voice of like a warrior path, which is pretty cool, but very understandable that and running makes your neck feel loose, bro. You feel way more chill out. It's way better. It's way better. But I cannot overdo it because I've been listening to David Juggins, bro. And he's that energy. And you're like, yeah, more. And then it's like, you get injured. Because you kind of know you're doing too much, but you listen to David Juggins, he doesn't, so you stop. It's like when you have a friend who, like, is determined and he doesn't stop, and you're like, yeah, let's get it, man. I'm not gonna stop too. And bro, the weights play heavy on you on that tension. Like, I was lifting weights and I did like this on the mirror. And like I felt my neck kind of having a cramp, like that. So the weights put a lot of weight. The weights put a lot of tension. Running takes the tension out. That's why I say it's so important to do both. Really think about it. I get it. A lot of us, we have ambition. You want to be big. You want to be superb, right? But what is the human body designed to? Isn't for running freely? Didn't we run the whole world and discover the whole world? That's why there's so many different ethnicities. So, and every ethnicity adapts to their environment. So we run a lot, man. be gatherers in the beginning. We run a lot, you know. So that's why I'll be saying like this is our physics. That's why I feel so good when I run. And yeah, you have to get used to, but that's why you feel so good because you're doing what's nature. You're doing freedom. You're doing life. You're doing art, the universe. You are living the experience of life instead of being closed doors all the time. Makes you depressed. You have to understand that. Okay, be on your grind. Do what you want to do. Gym, in your house, lifting, calisthenics, in your garden or in the park, no matter. But realize that it is important to live in the outside world, okay? And if you like me, you don't like walking, people looking at you and shit. You look to fly. If you look to fly, man, you don't like that shit. You know, there's a bunch of women in that position. Go running. For a woman, I really didn't say go running at night, bro, because at the same time, I do feel like people put series and movies and even, you know, real events to make people afraid of getting out. Yeah, you know, I don't know. If my girl, I wouldn't put her running at night unless we. But the day, it's fine, bro. I see so many women running in the morning. It's fucking hot, you know what I mean? It's hard, bro. A lot of females be desiring a type of man, but then are they living their lifestyle? You know what I mean? It don't necessarily need to be the same. But if you want someone who's eager, you need to be eager too. I feel like a lot of girls that I liked, but I did not approve, wasn't that type of stuff where what do you have going on in your life? You know, I see potential, but what's going on in your life? Are you putting any effort? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Raising a family fucked up. So, yeah, Mestre. You wanna have a girl? That's a problem though. I'm always trying to get it. And then, genuinely, I know it's very hard to build me. Not because I'm a hard person to be around, but because I expect so much, because I expect so much from myself. I do so much for myself that it's like, you in my mess. Something deep down in me knows that that's not what happens. The light is super bad. I'm seeing the sun coming up, down, like beautiful. This is a beautiful experience right now. We're talking. To be honest, it's kind of fun of doing it with both arms. Because you can do way better. Right? Huh? 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 Are you watching my lives, man? Are you guys watching my lives or not? Let me know. Oh, yo, we should be doing lives right here. I don't know why I ain't doing lives right here. Because last time I only posted on YouTube. Maybe I should post on Rumble. Like, that's the reason why I should be doing lives. I don't know, man. I do lives on Rumble. Extreme King Life on Rumble. Go check it out. But yeah, I don't know still. Like, I don't know if I prefer the name Extreme King or Extreme Salt. I even thought about Extreme Phoenix because me, I see myself going super up and then coming down, bad. All the time happens. It is me getting injured, or is me, you know, trying to find other things in life, not getting too much motivated by just working on. But working on is super cool. To be honest, last year I did drugs, I ran. It's just two different experiences that I like about, you know, even fasting, to be honest. When you're in a fasting state, you see life as it is beautiful. And when you're eating, you're on a stressed state, right? You eat because you need to move. You eat because you eat and you go do something you don't want to do or something that is mentally challenging. And there's nothing wrong with it. But realize that there's a life when you fast.
Hey guys, I'm back. Guys, there was not enough space in the video, man. I did a little live on YouTube. 1 minute something. But yeah, man, this makes me remember the days that I'm like smoking weed outside, not caring about nobody. There's a lot of people, a lot of cars, man. And it's not really not caring, but it's me doing me, you know. I'm not gonna do what I want to do because people feel some type of way. Fuck them, you know what I mean? I always have to think like that. People, Karens, man, they want to worse your life because they cannot comprehend that the universe is not around them. Like they're not that important. Everybody has the right to have their space and do whatever they want to do if it's not jeopardizing the other. I'm getting so careful not burning my gloves because it happened like the last gloves that she got burned. The gloves was like already bad. It was not that good, to be honest. It's funny. I remember watching Girl Channel where she was like an agency. She was smoking, and I was like, "Oh, smoking not this shit." But then it's like I'm now an agent, and I get it. Like when you start, you just feel you can be with nature without freaking out or getting anxious or wanting to leave or feeling judged. And that's when I remember that like when you feel judged, when you judge others and yourself too harshly. So that's definitely something I need to overcome. That might be the reason why at the same time why I do what I do. It's like an angel and a demon at the same time. Shit. I'm gonna be honest. I had biological weed. Then I smoked that shit for like 2 weeks. And then I had like the one that they sell it. And I kinda enjoy it. I don't know why. I guess I'm so used to it. Way more used to the natural one. I don't know. Let's get it, man. It's getting cold out here. Let's see. I remember those days, man. I remember those days, man. Oh, shit. Yo, I do best in class. It's funny. Like, I had a long board. Like, I really bought a long board so I can skate, like, any type of place. And I was going fast. I never like going down because, shit, you cannot stop. So you're going to get fucked up. Yeah, you're gonna get fucked up eventually, man. You cannot stop shit. So, yeah. And I did fuck up, like I get injuries, of course, but that's fun, bro. It's funny. I really like this shit. It's weird.
doing something bad if you're not working. Like, I had this perception, like I'm just chilling right now, and I feel like I'm doing something bad if you're not working. To be honest, if I was living life, you still can do probably on extreme king life, but I don't know, but I just felt like I was like tired of being in my house. Like, yeah, you ain't not gonna get that being here. That's how when you fast, like when you're not eating, that's how you go. Like you realize like, damn bro, I'm tired of being out here. And when I got food therapy, more and more I felt this feeling of like I just don't like to be inside my house. You know? I like to be outside. But outside, it can get scary too. That's night and shit, man. We all been in the streets. I've been in the streets. So you never know. You never know what can happen. It's so hard to run. And she had the same thing when I put it. Shit. Just today I was talking with the girl, letting her know that, I like a certain type of body in a woman. Because where I came from, Brazil. And Brazilian women have way better bodies, right? Than everybody else. To be honest, I had enjoyed having sex with a lot of Portuguese women, but which one is the best? It's debatable because I can see like two that I really enjoy that are from different genders, man. Genders not. What the fuck? That are from different countries. But yeah. It's like Brazilian women have a thicker body, but they're easier to deal with, right? Portuguese women, all of them, bro. I feel like Portuguese women are the most traumatized women worldwide, bro. And that's a problem. Like, yeah, like I don't know. If you see like Colombian women, they say that they are also very like spicy, not spicy, very like get angry and shit, get angry and shit. It doesn't combine to me women getting extra angry, but then I don't know. It's like there's time and place, and there's also why she angry. Like, I don't know. I never liked it. Like, but if a woman is angry, it turns me off. Like, fuck. These bitches that know big glasses, man. Have you decided that it's getting dark. They getting home. Seems like a smart decision. Yo, Ali, I remember when I was leaving my car, that she getting dark and dark, and like the other cars leaving and shit. And I was like, eventually I was one of the only one. She was weird. It was a great experience. I definitely liked camp, and I had camp in my life multiple times. What? Cannot put this shit. But yeah, being homeless is not the same thing. But it's cool because you are surviving and shit. You end up being like you respect yourself more because you know you being on harsh conditions and yeah, it's just harsh conditions, bro. Sleeping in a car is not easy. It's shit cold out here and it's uncomfortable. Like it's a mess. It's a mess. I should have been smarter and just bought a fucking like tent. I was some dumbass. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of dumb, and I knew that was the action, but I was just, I don't know. Someday, someday I'm still gonna do that shit. Again, I enjoy it. Being free in nature, people not annoying, and really live, not being on a box, not being on a box. Not being on a box that is called all houses or buildings. Okay, if it's rectangular or a square, it's not good for you. It's bad. It makes you feel closed. It's it's just it's not a good place to be too long. It's cool. You want to sleep, shit. You want to chill out. But stay there all day. That shit fucks you up. We are animals. We are humans. We are made to be outside, to be in nature. And if you're working, you are in a social environment, so it's not as bad. But still, make sure you go to nature. Make sure you go outside. Make sure you live a little bit. Unfortunately, because we hear so many shit, man, and things happen with people out of control, man. Then I understand why people in general don't like to be outside, but at the same time, it's like it's something that you have to surpass and become. I can defend myself of any threat. Women can't, but shit, buy a spray, a taser, something, man. You know what I mean? And train. Because reality is running is harsh. A fucking loser who pulls up, he doesn't run, he's a bitch. Any girl who runs outrun his ass, man. That's what matters. Now it's raining. Shit. Cannot really put this shit. Guys, I'm gonna bounce. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. 8K total. Some cool train, some cool kids park, really old people park. To be the same thing, man. See you. Hey guys, one thing more I want to say and talk about is the fact that when you're inside, because it stresses you, because you're closed, you feel always like eating. When you're outside, when you're walking, when you're running, you're not enclosed, you feel good.
so you're not gonna be eating all the time. That's something I thought about today, and I wanna let you know. See you. Behave well. You know, be a good person as you can. Stay sharp, man. Put your work, whatever it may be. Even if it's a workout at home, do what you enjoy, but with some effort, some pain. Let's get it. See ya.